In 2006, Sony released the PlayStation 3. The previous generation had captured 70% of the market. That success shaped internal expectations. Executives believed customer loyalty would remain unchanged. Forecasts assumed tolerance for price would scale with brand strength. Market leadership was treated as a stable condition rather than a temporary advantage. They built the new console with expensive custom hardware. The launch price was $600. Leadership publicly suggested that consumers should work more to afford it. The statement reflected confidence built on past results. Competitors chose standard, cheaper components. Lower prices reduced the commitment required by buyers. The market pivoted toward the more accessible options. Sony continued defending a price the public rejected. Losses accumulated over several years. Past success narrowed the range of acceptable decisions. Gap replaced its logo in 2010. The original blue box had decades of recognition. Customers associated it with familiarity and consistency. The company wanted to signal a move toward modern aesthetics. The new design was released without a transition period. Management treated the change as a routine update. The brand assumed loyalty would transfer automatically. Customers experienced the change as removal rather than renewal. Public criticism spread faster than internal responses. A reversal was forced within 1 week. The company spent millions of dollars to return to the original design. The cost was not the redesign itself. The cost was misunderstanding how much the logo already belonged to customers. Walmart entered the German market in 1997. They acquired existing retail chains to gain immediate scale. The company exported its American service model without modification. Performance benchmarks from the United States were used as standards. Employees were required to perform morning cheers and forced smiles. German consumers valued efficiency and personal distance. The service style created discomfort rather than warmth. Customer adoption slowed quietly. Local discounters already operated with thinner margins. Their supply chains were optimized for local conditions. Walmart could not undercut prices using its usual logistics advantages. Scale failed to compensate for cultural friction. Operational inefficiencies accumulated gradually. The company exited Germany in 2006 with a $1 billion loss. McDonald's attempted to enter the dinner market with pizza in 1989. The decision was driven by a desire to increase evening traffic. Revenue projections assumed menu expansion would not affect service speed. New ovens were installed across thousands of kitchens. The McDonald's system is optimized for a 60-second service cycle. Pizza required preparation times measured in minutes. This introduced a bottleneck in the drive-thru. Slower orders delayed faster ones behind them. Customers waiting for burgers experienced delays unrelated to pizza. The kitchen struggled to manage parallel cooking systems. The product disrupted the system rather than expanding it. By 1991, the company abandoned the effort to protect its core promise of speed. Juicero launched a high-end juice press in 2013. The device was marketed as essential health infrastructure. The machine cost $400 and required proprietary juice packs. Revenue models focused on recurring pack purchases. Investors assumed convenience would outweigh inspection. The machine exerted 4 tons of pressure to extract juice. In 2017, a demonstration showed the packs could be squeezed by hand. The manual result matched the machine's output. The hardware added cost without adding value. The product solved a problem users did not have. Over $100 million funded an unnecessary intermediary. The company collapsed once the value gap became visible.
Rovio removed the original Angry Birds from app stores in 2019. The game was a one-time purchase in a market shifting toward recurring payments. Internal metrics prioritized long-term monetization. Management wanted to move players to higher-earning titles. Maintenance costs were cited as justification. Players experienced the removal as loss of ownership. Expectations of permanence had already formed. Trust eroded faster than revenue grew. Demand for the original experience remained constant. Player behavior contradicted internal assumptions. Rovio eventually re-released the game under a new name. Attempts to erase the past reduced future goodwill. In 2013, Facebook offered to buy Snapchat for $3 billion. Snapchat had no revenue but strong user engagement. Growth metrics reinforced confidence in independence. The founders believed features created defensibility. They rejected the offer to retain control. Facebook responded by replicating Snapchat's core features. Existing platforms distributed them instantly. Instagram Stories reached billions of users. Feature uniqueness disappeared. Snapchat retained autonomy but lost exclusivity. Distribution proved more powerful than originality. Jaguar announced a transition to an all-electric lineup by 2025. The announcement preceded product readiness by several years. The company initiated a complete rebrand during the waiting period. Traditional symbols were removed. Abstract imagery replaced vehicle-focused messaging. The new identity lacked a physical product anchor. Existing customers felt disconnected. Potential buyers felt uncertain. Dealers lacked inventory aligned with the message. Brand signaling moved faster than manufacturing capability. Marketing created expectations the product could not meet. Theranos reached a $9 billion valuation based on a promise. The company claimed comprehensive blood testing from a single drop. High-profile board members created perceived credibility. Media attention reinforced belief. Verification was postponed in favor of secrecy. The technology never functioned as described. Standard machines produced substituted results. Patients received inaccurate data. The gap between claims and reality widened quietly. Journalistic investigation exposed the system. The company collapsed once claims became measurable. The failure emerged from structure, not surprise. Bud Light spent decades as a neutral mass-market brand. Market dominance depended on broad appeal. In 2023, a social media promotion attempted to expand reach. The action altered brand perception immediately. Core consumers reacted negatively. Management responses lacked clarity. Silence allowed interpretation to spread. Both existing and new audiences felt misaligned. Sales declined by 25%. Brand value followed. A single tactical decision disrupted long-term positioning.